The Lekki Tolllgate shootings. What happened on October 20, 2020? Please like and subscribe. In October 2020, Nigeria witnessed one of the largest youth-led movements in its history. Thousands of young people across the country gathered to protest police brutality, especially acts committed by the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS. The movement, known as End SARS, was mostly peaceful. Protesters held vigils, cleaned up protest grounds, and made demands for justice, accountability, and reform. Among all the protest locations, Lekki Tolllgate in Lagos became one of the most symbolic. Each day, young Nigerians gathered with flags, placards, and music. People donated food, water, and medical supplies. There was almost a sense of unity and hope that things could change. On the afternoon of October 20, 2020, unusual things began to happen around Lekki. CCTV cameras around the toll gate were tampered with or removed. Streetlights that usually illuminated the area were switched off. Armed security forces began to move toward the protest site. These events made some protesters uneasy, but many stayed. They believed that staying peaceful and holding up the Nigerian flag meant that nobody would harm them. Later that evening, armed security personnel arrived and opened fire at the peaceful crowd. Protesters who had been singing the national anthem and waving flags were thrown into confusion. People tried to help one another, some attempting to carry the injured to safety. Witnesses live-streamed the incident on social media, and these videos immediately spread across the world. The images shocked Nigerians at home and abroad, sparking emotions ranging from anger to heartbreak. The hours after the shootings were filled with chaos and fear. Protesters scattered and hid wherever they could. Volunteer medics did their best with limited resources. Communication became difficult because internet connections were unstable in some areas. Reports about the number of casualties differed. Some organizations documented deaths and injuries. The Lagos State Judicial Panel later described the event as a massacre, acknowledging that lives were lost and that force was unjustifiably used on peaceful protesters. National and global reaction. The incident triggered massive outrage. Across Nigeria, more protests erupted the next day. International figures, governments, and human rights groups condemned the shooting. The Nigerian government faced pressure to investigate what happened and hold those responsible accountable. Following the incident, the Lagos state government set up a judicial panel of inquiry to investigate police brutality and the events of October 20th. After months of testimonies, evidence reviews, and witness accounts, the panel's report stated clearly that peaceful protesters were shot. Some people were killed. The use of force was unjustified and excessive. The panel's findings remain one of the most significant documents about the Lekki Tolllgate incident. Legacy of October 20, 2020. The Lekki Tolllgate shootings became a defining moment for a generation of Nigerians. It left deep emotional wounds and raised serious questions about governance, accountability, and the value of human life. But it also showed something powerful: the courage of young Nigerians who stood together to demand a better country. Even after the tragedy, the date, 2020, is remembered as a symbol of unity, courage, and the ongoing struggle for justice.